Hello everyone, welcome to this course. I am happy and excited that you are here with me to learn how to install Mautic on Amazon EC2 and use Amazon SES in Mautic. So are there any course requirement? Yes. You need to set up an AWS account. You can use the free tier for this course. So who am I? I am Safraz Kasmani and I am going to be your instructor throughout the course. I started my career 7 years back and I am super curious to learn more about digital marketing and I want to share my knowledge with you in this course. I want you to feel free to contact me and ask me anything you want. I have created a Facebook group so you can join this group. So what will you learn in this course? You will able to install Mautic on AWS EC2 and you will able to set up Amazon SES for Mautic. So this course is for the students who want to use Mautic, students with desire to learn how to install Mautic and Amazon SES, and anyone who wants to use Mautic for their email marketing. So let's get started. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll see the top 3 reasons why to choose Mautic. The first one, Mautic is the best open source marketing automation software. Why it is best? Because it has almost all the features available which are required for email marketing. It has lead scoring, customer segmentation, landing pages, marketing campaign, drift flow programs, and more. Mautic is completely free. You only need to pay for hosting and email service. The second reason, cost effective. As compared to other email marketing tools, Mautic is way cheaper. If you use AWS free tier and host Mautic on AWS for 1 year, it will cost you $0. So you can try it for 1 year. We will be hosting Mautic on AWS. And the third reason, works even when you sleep. Mautic is automation which will never ever stop your marketing. As you are busy with other tasks or attending some important meetings, even if you are sleeping, marketing automation software saves your time and money to some extent. We will see some pros and cons. First, we will see the pros. It's free compared to paying hundreds of dollars per month for a marketing automation platform with similar features. It is easy to use. Mautic offers a lot of features that you don't even find in all of the paid alternatives. We'll see the cons. You need to have some technical skills. Update might break things. If you do use Mautic or willing to use Mautic, make sure you read all of the update docs before installing new updates. So this is it for this lecture and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. What is email marketing automation? Email marketing automation helps you save time by handling repetitive marketing and sales tasks on predefined schedules and by gathering critical and useful information into a central location to help sales teams focus on the right potential customers and leads at the right time. So, the simple definition of marketing automation is that it is a tool that can help save time and increase your sales. So I'll show you one example where students have enrolled in my free course and they will receive a welcome email. So let me go to my website. So this is my website and here this is a form. If any student or anyone who is interested in the React.js free course puts his or her name and email ID, so they get a welcome email. So let me go to my Mautic dashboard and if I go to campaign, so this is the campaign which I have created. So let me click on this and let's click on edit and then click on launch campaign builder. So this is the welcome email. So once anyone fills the form, they will receive this welcome email and they will be added in this contact segment. Contact segment is like a group. Students who enroll in my free React.js course will be added in this group. So let me close this and let me go to segments. So this is the group of students who have enrolled in my free course. So in future, if I make a free course on AngularJS, so I'll create one more segment for Angular students. And this will help me to bifurcate both the groups. Means if I write a blog on my website which is related to React.js, so I'll send email only to this React.js group. Or maybe if I create a paid course, so I can share with this group. Okay. So email automation helps you to take care of your existing customers as well as new leads which are added to your database. If executed correctly, email automation delivers highly personalized and timely experience that will convert people into customers or first time customers into loyal repeat business. Automation is a tool that lets you create a series of personalized automated follow-up emails that are sent to contact after they are added to a list. You choose the order, frequency, and target content of the message. Once the sequence is set up, the email sent automatically. The only challenge with email marketing automation is it often requires a little work and planning upfront. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will show you how to create Amazon free account. Okay, so once you go to this URL aws.amazon.com/console, you will end up on this page. You need to click on this button, create a free account, or you can click on this button, create an AWS account. Once you click on this button, create a free account, it will end up on this page. Okay, so you need to put your email address, your password, confirm password, and AWS account. So once you click on continue, it will end up on the second page. I have the screenshot of all the pages, okay, that I'll show you. AWS account includes 12 months of free tier access. Okay, so if you are a new user, so you will get 12 months of free tier access. Okay, so which include all this AWS EC2, Amazon S3, and Amazon DynamoDB. We'll go on this URL. Okay, but before that, I'll show you the screenshot of all the pages. So let me go to my presentation. So this was the page. Okay, so once you fill all this, so then the next page will be the contact information. So there are two options, professional and personal. So you need to select personal. Okay, and if you want to use professional, you can, but I have used personal. So you need to put your full name, your phone number, your country which you belong to, and your address, city, state, postal code, and you need to check this. Okay, and then the next page will be payment information page. So here you need to put your credit card or debit card number, your expiration date, your name on the card, and the billing or address. Okay, and then once you click on secure submit, it will come to this page where you need to verify your phone number. So you need to select the country which you belong and the number, then a security check, and then call me now. Once you click on call me now, you will get a missed call. Okay, and then after that, once it is done, you will end up on this page where you need to select a plan. So for a new user, you need to select free plan. Okay, so then it is done. And one more thing I wanted to show you, once you put your debit card or credit card, you will be charged $1. Okay, so when a new payment card is added to an AWS account, a small charge is sent to verify that the card is valid and that the card hasn't been reported lost or stolen. For AWS customers, the temporary authorization charge is $1. AWS doesn't proceed with the charge, and the charge should be disappear within 3 to 5 business days. So AWS charge $1 for time on temporary basis to check the card is valid or not, and that is revert back in your card itself. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay, if you are charged $1 by AWS. Okay, and let me show you the free tier, the facility which AWS provide. Okay, so once you come down here, all these things you will get free for 1 year. Okay, AWS EC2 750 hours per month. This is very important. We will create an instance on AWS EC2. Once we create an EC2 instance for Mautic, so you will be charged $0. Okay, and there are other things also like AWS S3 AWS, Amazon RDS, but we don't require all this stuff. But you can go through all this. Okay, so you can use for some other stuff. Okay, but we will be using AWS EC2 mostly. Okay, and then we will be using SNS also. But this is it. I have already created a free account, so that is the reason why I had all this screenshot to show you. So I will not create it again. Okay, so you just need to go through all this process and create an account. So that's it for this lecture, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I am going to show you how to install Mautic on Amazon AWS hosting account. I hope you have successfully created AWS account. So we need to log in. So for that, we need to go to aws.amazon.com, and here we need to click on sign in to the console. Here we need to put the username and password. So I'm pausing the video. So I'm logged in into my account. Here we need to click on services, and we need to click on EC2. If the account is new, all this will be 0 like this. Okay. Now we need to click on MES. MES is basically called Amazon Machine Image. It provides the information required to launch an instance. You must specify an ME when you launch an instance. In our case, it will be Mautic. Okay, so we need to click MES, and once you click on MES, you will end up on this page. And here we need to click on find more than 500 MEs of popular open source and commercial software from AWS Marketplace. Okay, so we need to click on this. Once you click on this, it will land up on Amazon AWS Marketplace, and here we need to search for Mautic. So there are a couple of other options to choose, but I'll go with Mautic certified by Bitnami because it is free. So let's click on this. And here we need to click on continue to subscribe. And then we need to click on continue to configuration. Here we need to keep this as it is, and for software version also we need to keep this as it is. But in region, if you want to select any other region, you can select by clicking on the drop down, but I will go with US East North Virginia. The reason to select this region is because we will also be using Amazon SES. So Amazon SES is only supported in few regions. So if you want to check, Amazon SES is supported only in this regions. Okay, you can see US East North Virginia. So I want to keep both EC2 and Amazon SES in the same region. So that's the reason I am selecting US East North Virginia. And it is better to keep both the things in same region, and you should also do the same. Okay, so now let's click on continue to launch. Here we need to select few things. Choose action. We need to click on launch through EC2. Okay, so once you click on launch through EC2, it will give you this option. So let's click on launch. So here we need to keep this option as it is, and then we need to click on review and launch. And then we need to click on launch. So here we need to select the key pair, but I don't have any key pair, so we will create one. So here it is. Here there are two options: create a new key pair or proceed without key. But we will create a new key pair. Key pair is nothing but it's like a password to access the server. So here we need to click on create new key pair, and we need to give a name for this key pair. So I'll give Mautic hyphen login. You can give any name you want. Okay. So let's download this key pair. Okay. So my key pair has been downloaded and it is saved in my PC. So I'll close this and I'll click on launch instance. So here it is giving a message that your instance are now launching. So we need to come down and we need to click on view instance. So here it is, we can edit this name by clicking on this pencil icon. So I'll give a name of Mautic and I'll click on this. So now Mautic is successfully hosted on EC2 instance. To view this, we need to click on this IP address and we need to go to a browser and we need to paste it here. It is taking time because if you can see here status check initializing. So it will take some time. So once it is done, then you can view the login page for Mautic. So we need to wait for a while. We need to just refresh. Okay. So once I go again, so you can see that we have successfully installed Mautic on EC2 instance and it is asking for username and password. So that I'll show you in the next video. In the upcoming lectures also, in the future videos, we will connect this IP address to our domain name so you can access it through your domain instead of accessing it through the IP address. Okay. To log in this, we need the credentials that I'll show you in the next video. So that's it for this video and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'll show you how to get the username and password for Mautic. So you need to log into your AWS account. I'm already logged in. This is the dashboard. Once I click on the logo, it will show me the dashboard. We need to go to services and then we need to click on EC2. So we have one running instance. Okay. So we need to click on that. So this is the instance which we have created for Mautic. It is already selected. If you have 2-3 instances, then you need to select the instance for Mautic. So it has already been selected. So we don't need to select it. Then we need to copy this IP address. So let's copy this and we need to paste it here. So this is the login page for Mautic. And again we need to go here and we need to click on action. And in that we need to go to instance setting. And here we need to select get system log. So here we can get the username and password. We need to come down a little. So here is the username. Username will always be user and this is the password. So we need to copy this and close this. So we can change the password once we are login. So I'll do that. So if I write the username and then password and then if I click on login, so it will logged in into my dashboard. So here it is. We are into the dashboard for Mautic. And here from here we need to we can change the password. So if I go on account, Here we can add our username, so I'll use the username my name, okay, and the password and last name will be Kasmani, so I'll put the first initial K, and here we can add the password. So let's apply, and if I refresh it, so now the username has been changed, even the password. So let me logged out, and let me log in with the new password. Yes, the password has successfully been changed. So in this way you can change your password. Okay, so this is it for this lecture, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye. Hello friends, before going to the next lecture, just watch this lecture. It is very important. No action is required, only you need to watch this lecture. So in the next video, I'll be adding a cron job. So for that, I will be writing sudo cron tab -e, and I'll press enter. So now it will ask me to select one of the editor. Okay, this first one, second one, and third one. But this first one is the easiest one. Okay, in the next lecture, I'll tell you to type 2. So there is an update. Instead of 2, we need to type 1. Okay, we need to select whatever the easiest one. In your case, it might be this option might be on the second number. Okay, if this option if this option guys, if this option is on the second number, so you need to type 2. If it is in the first place, okay, if this is the first option, see here there are 3 options, but in my next video there'll be 4 options. So please take care of this. You need to select the easiest one. Okay, bin nano, the easiest one. So here I will type 1 and I'll press enter, so I can get this cron job, and then we will change the cron job. So in the next lecture, in your case, it might be the first one or maybe the second one, but you need to select the easiest one, bin hyphen nano. So please be careful while selecting the option. So this is it. No action is required here. You need to follow the next lecture. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will see how to connect your Amazon server. We will also see how to modify some of the server files so that you can increase the memory that Mautic has available by default. We will see how to set up the cron jobs, which is very important. Okay, so once you are on the dashboard, you need to click on EC2, and here you need to click on running instances. So we need to copy this IP address. So I'll copy this IP address, and I have created this file. You will get these steps in the next video. Okay, so here we need to remove this IP address and we need to paste it the IP address which we have copied. So your IP address might be different from mine. Okay, now we need to copy this entire path. So let's copy this, and we need to go to terminal. So I'm using Mac, so my terminal will look like this. But if you are a Windows user, so you need to install a terminal called Git Bash. For that, you need to go to Google and search for Git Bash for Windows. And here you need to click on this Git Downloads. And you need to click on Windows. So here it says your download is starting. Okay, so this is the file which you need to download. It's an exe file, so it will not work on Mac. So I'll just cancel this. And once you download the file, you need to install it on your PC, and once the installation is done, then you can continue with the steps. Okay, so I'm closing this. So I have copied this path. Okay, so I have copied this path. We need to go to terminal, and here we need to paste it, and we need to remove this path. So in my last video, I have created a key file with PEM extension and download it on my PC. I have told you that this key file is like a password to access Amazon server. Okay, so I have saved this file on my desktop. So we need to drag that file here. So let's drag this file here and we need to hit enter. So it will give a warning. This means that to make your server much more secure, you have to change the permission for the key file so that it is not accessible publicly. Okay, so for that you need to write, okay, so here you need to it says, are you sure you want to continue connecting? So you need to say yes, and here you need to type sudo chmod 600, and then again you need to drag this file in the single quotes. You need to drag this file and hit enter, and it will ask you for password. So I'll add my password here, and now you need to copy this entire line and paste it here and hit enter. It is still giving me warning, so I'll do it again. Sudo chmod 600, and now I'll drag this file without single quotes. Let's try this. Now let's copy the entire line, paste it here, and still it is giving me an error. Permission deny public key. I was not able to connect, so what I did is I wrote sudo chmod 0600. Instead of 600 I wrote 0600. Okay, then I dragged the file, and when I hit enter it asked me for password, and then I entered my password, and then I tried this entire line. Okay, and then when I hit enter it logged in. If you face any problem while using 600, use 0600. Okay, and it should work. So now we what we'll do is like we will increase the memory. So first let me clear this out. So let's write clear. Now we will increase the memory. For that we need to go to the steps, and here we need to copy this entire path. Okay, so let's copy this entire path, and let's go to terminal, and here we need to paste it. Okay, and hit enter. So now you are into this file, and then you need to press Ctrl W and search for 128M. Bitnami gives Mautic only 128 megabytes of memory to the software, where our instance has 1024 megabytes. So we need to change this to at least 512 megabytes. Okay, so I'll use my cursor to remove this, and here we need to write 512. So once that is done, you need to press Ctrl O, and here you don't need to change anything, just hit enter. So now this file has been saved. Now to exit this window you need to press Ctrl X. Okay, so now we have changed the memory to 512 megabytes. Okay, now the next step is, so these steps have been successfully done, and now the third step is to copy this path. Let's go to terminal and paste it here, hit enter. Okay, now again you need to search, press Ctrl W and search for X frame. Okay, so this is the line which we need to comment. So we need to use the cursor, and we need to write hash, and we need to come little down, and here also we need to comment out this line by pressing hash. Okay, the reason we have comment out this line are because if you are using Mautic forms on another website, you can face some server issues. Okay, so because you are loading code from one website to another, so to avoid all this we need to comment out these two lines. Okay, now to save this line we need to press Ctrl O. To save these changes we need to press Ctrl O. Now here we don't need to do anything, just hit enter. Now this file has been saved, and to exit this window we need to press Ctrl X. Okay, the file has been saved. Now to apply all the changes on your server, we need to restart the server. So just copy this line. Okay, to restart the server we need to copy this line. Just copy this, go to terminal and paste it here and hit enter. Now wait for a while. Now the server has been restarted. Okay, there is one more line we need to copy. So let's copy this and now paste it here and hit enter. Now wait for a while to get the server restart. Okay, now the server has been restarted. Now we need to clear the cache. Okay, for that there is one step. Okay, so let's copy this line. Let's go to terminal and let's paste it here and hit enter. Now you need to wait for a while. Okay, now it says the cache for the prod environment was successfully cleared. Okay, so now we can add the cron jobs. So for that, here are the steps. We need to copy this line. Just copy this line, go to terminal, paste it, hit enter, and now you need to type 2. Okay, you need to type 2, hit enter. Now this screen will appear. These are the default cron jobs, but we need to make some changes as per our need. Okay, so if I come down here, you can see we need to change this 1 to */5. So here we need to remove this one. So I'll remove this one and I'll write */5. Okay, so this means that this cron job will run after every 5 minutes. Okay, and the second one is hash *3. So here we need to remove this and */3. It will run after every 3 minutes. Then again the third one is *3. So we need to use our arrow key to come down and */3. Then here *1. Okay, so remove this */1. Then this one is for the webhook every 10 minutes. So we need to remove this one */10. Okay, so let's check. So first one was 0 *5 for Mautic segment, *3 for rebuilt cron. For trigger it is Mautic campaign trigger, it's *3 for email send. For email send it is *1. Okay, webhooks it's for every 10 minutes. Now for we need to copy this entire path. Okay, and this we need to add. So I'll use my arrow key. So here we need to paste it. Okay, and then there is one more for SMS. So if you are using SMS, so for that we need this. So I'll paste it here, and then that's it. All the cron jobs are been added. Now we need to press Ctrl O to save this file and hit enter. Don't need to do anything, just hit enter. Okay, now this cron job are been saved. Now press Ctrl X to exit. So we have successfully added all the cron jobs. Okay, so this is it for this video and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will redirect this IP address to a real domain. So for that, we need to buy a domain. So I'll buy a domain from GoDaddy. So I already have a website with the name bestcomputerchess.in. What most of the people do is like they create a subdomain with the name Mautic.bestcomputerschess.in. Okay, but in my case I will not do that. I will buy a separate domain for Mautic. The reason for doing this is that when you create a landing page in Mautic, the URL will be something like this. Okay, your landing page name. Why this happen is that because when you self-host Mautic, you don't have an option to point your landing page to a custom domain. So you need to use this URL, and this does not look professional. Okay, so what I will do is like I will buy a domain with the name bestcomputerchess.co.in. Okay, so I will buy a domain with the name bestcomputerchess.co.in. So my landing page will look something like this. Okay, landing page name. So this looks professional and you can promote this URL and no one will know you are using Mautic as a email marketing tool. Okay. So to buy this domain, we need to go to GoDaddy. I already have an account with GoDaddy. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll search for bestcomputerchess.co.in. Okay. And I'll search. So this domain name is available. So what I'll do is I'll buy this domain. I'll continue to cart. Let me press continue to cart. I'll go for 1 year. We don't require email. So I'll delete this. I don't want auto renew. So I'll go ahead and buy this domain. If you are willing to buy the domain from GoDaddy, you can, or you can buy from any other domain provider. Okay. I'm pausing this video and I'll catch you in a while. Okay. So now I bought this domain. So I bought this domain name. So let's copy this domain name. Now we need to log in into Mautic dashboard. For that, we need to write our username and password. So I'll log in into my Mautic dashboard. And here we need to click on the gear icon and we need to go to configuration. And here you need to change the URL to the domain name which you have copied. Okay. So I'll paste it here and here instead of HTTP we will use HTTPS. Okay, and we will apply and we will save and close. So now we can check whether the changes are been applied or not. Okay, so here is the URL. So this has been successfully saved. Okay, and now we need to do one more thing. We need to do some changes in DNS settings in GoDaddy and we need to change the A record. So for that we need the IP address. Okay, so let's copy the IP address. So let me copy this IP address and let's go back to GoDaddy. So in GoDaddy, besides your domain name, there's DNS. You need to click on that. And here you need to edit this A record. Okay, and you need to point to this IP address. Now let's save this file. So this setting has been saved and it will take time to redirect. Okay, so if you check bestcomputerchess.co.in, okay, now it's redirecting to our domain name. Okay, so we have successfully redirected the IP address to our domain name. But once I try to log in here, you won't be able to log in. The reason I'll tell you. So let me log in. So you won't be able to log in. The reason is that in the configuration we have given the path as HTTPS. Okay, that is the reason why it is you will not be able to log in, because we have not added the SSL certificate for this domain. If I remove this S and if I click on apply, and if I go to the login page and if I try to log in here, now this time you will be able to log in. Okay, so now we are successfully able to log in into the dashboard. So now I'll log out of this, and in the configuration I will change it to HTTPS. Okay, because we will be adding the SSL certificate. Now in the next lecture we will add the SSL certificate, but before adding SSL certificate we need to create email IDs, okay, for this domain. So we will create few email IDs on Zoho Mail, which is a free email service provider. So that will do in the next lecture. So see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video we will be creating email ID. To create email ID I'll be using Zoho Mail. For that you need to go to zoho.com/mail and we need to click on pricing. And here we need to scroll a little down, and here is the forever free plan, which is up to 5 users, 5 GB per user, 25 MB attachment limit. So Zoho Mail is a email provider where you can create 5 email IDs per domain. So some people use G Suite also, but that is a paid plan from Google. I usually prefer Zoho Mail. So let's click on sign up now, and here we need to write the domain name bestcomputerchairs.co.in, and let's click on add. Here I'll give my name, and here is the email ID which you want to create. So I'll give admin. You can give any name you want, like support, or you can give your name as well. So here I'll put the mobile numbers to get the verification code, and here I'll add the password, and contact email ID I will give bestcomputerchairs.in@gmail.com. You can give your personal email ID which is working. Okay, so let's click on I agree and let's click on proceed. Let's click on sign up. So I got the verification code, and let's click verify my mobile. This you can skip and click on remind me later. So we have successfully created the account on Zoho Mail, and all this setup we will do in the next lecture one by one. So this is it for this lecture, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video we will be verifying the domain. So for that we need to choose GoDaddy because our domain is on GoDaddy, and we need to go to GoDaddy domain manager, and besides the domain name there is a DNS setting. So let's click on DNS, and here we need to add the text record. So click on add. Here in the drop down we need to click on text, and host we need to keep it as @ and text value we need to copy it from Zoho. So here you can see the host is either blank or @ or the name of the domain. So I have kept it as @, and this is the value which we need to copy. and we need to go to GoDaddy, and here we need to paste it, and let's keep this as 600 seconds, and let's save this file. Now let's go back to Zoho, and let's click on verify by text. It will take some time, so let's wait for a while. Let's go to MX tool, and let's click on the MX toolbox, and let's check whether we can see the MX record. Sorry, whether we can see the DNS record for a domain name. So here it is showing DNS record publish, DNS record not found. Still it is pending. Let's see the problem. I think we need to wait for a while. Yeah, I think the record has been found. DNS record found. So now let's try. Let's click on verify by txt. Still it is showing pending. Let me refresh. Let me choose GoDaddy and let's click on verify. Here it is showing DNS record found. We can see the DNS record. Let's click on verify by txt. Still it is showing there are no txt record found on your domain. Let's go back. Let's, let's change it to 300 seconds. Okay, so let's go back. Let's edit it and let's do it 300. Oh, so we can't do 300. We can only do 600. Okay, let's save this. Let's check it once again. Okay, so now it is verified. So this is the email ID which we have provided at the time of registration. Now let's click on create account, and we can add users, but right now I don't require any user. I need only admin email ID. So let's keep this. Now create groups. You can create groups, but we don't require. So let's skip this as well. Now we need to configure the email delivery. So this I will do in the next video. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will configure MX record. For that, we need to go to DNS management in GoDaddy. and here we need to add the MX record. So for that we need to click on add, and we need to select MX, and here the host is at the rate, and we need to point to this address. So let's copy this, and here we need to paste it, and priority is 10, and let's keep the TTL 1 hour. Let's save this, and now we need to add one more two more records. So click on select, sorry, not txt, it is mx, host is at the rate, and let's copy the address, and here the priority is 20, and let's keep this 1 hour. Save this, add one more, select mx, host is at the rate, and address is mx3.zoho.in, and the priority is 50. Okay, and so let's save this. Now let's go to Zoho, and we need to choose GoDaddy. Okay, so let's click on MX lookup. So the status is checked. It is showing all green tick marks, so it is verified. So now let's click on OK and click on next. Now we need to set up SPF and DKIM, which I'll do in my next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will configure SPF and DKIM. So for that, we need to go to DNS management in GoDaddy. And here we need to click on add, and here we need to select txt record, and here the host name will be at the rate, and text value we need to copy it from here. So the text, so the txt host name is blank or at the rate or the domain name. So I selected, so I wrote at the rate, and here is the txt value. So we need to copy this, and we need to go to DNS management for GoDaddy, and here we need to paste it, and TLT will keep it 1 hour, and let's save this file. And for DKIM we need to go to Zoho, and here we need to click on proceed to configure DKIM. So let's click on this, and here we need to click on this pencil icon, and here we need to click on add selector, and here we need to write Zoho, and we need to click on save. So this is the txt host name. So we need to copy zoho dot underscore domain key. Only we need to copy this much. Okay, so let's copy the whole thing, and then we can delete it. So let's click on add, and here we need to click on txt, and the host name we need to copy this, but we need to remove this domain name, we don't require it, along with the dot. Okay, and the txt value we need to copy. So let's copy this whole thing, and let's go to DNS management, and let's paste it here, and for TLT we'll keep it as 600 seconds, and let's save this. Now it will take some time, but let's check. Let's click on verify. So it, please wait for 30 to 45 minutes for the changes to propagate and try again. So it takes some time, it takes some half an hour. Okay, let's wait for some time and then check it. So I'll pause this video and catch you in a while. Okay, now let's check and verify. So it is still taking time, so I'll click on OK, and I'll go to back to setup. Right now it is showing green tick mark, but the SPF and DKIM is still pending, so we need to wait for a while. Okay, and I'll show you how to check SPF and DKIM from control panel. So let's move further. Okay, so let's click on next, and email migration we don't require, so let's skip this, and mobile access, okay, let's keep this as well. Okay, so now we need to go to Zoho Workplace, click on I do it later, and here we need to click on control panel. So it is showing configure correct SPF records to ensure email deliverability. The SPF records are not verified for bestcomputerchess.co.in. So it takes time. So let's cancel this. And here, if you click on email authentication, so here is the DKIM and SPF. So here you can check whether it is verified or not. So let's click on this. So still it is showing not verified. So it takes time actually. And if we go to domains, so here you can see this domain is verified, mail hosting, MX record are verified. This SPF and DKIM are not verified. So now you can see that the SPF is verified, okay, but the DKIM is not verified yet. So it takes time. So I'm stopping the video here, and because it will take some time, but in my next video I'll check the email. I'll test the DKIM as well as I'll test the email whether we are able to send the email or not. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be testing the email as well as the DKIM, but the DKIM is unable. You can see this is the green uh, circle. Okay, so if you go to cPanel and if you are into email authentication tab, you can see DKIM and SPF. SPF is verified and the DKIM is also verified. So I told you it takes some time, like half an hour and 45 minutes. So it took around 45 minutes to verify. Now if I go to domains, here you can see everything is verified. So SPF was verified in the previous video only, but the DKIM was pending. So it verified automatically. Okay. So this is the DKIM. Now we will test whether we are able to send the email or not. So for that we need to go to mail.zoho.com. So I am already logged in. Okay. So here I'll go to access Zoho Mail. So already I received a welcome email. So I'll skip this. Okay. So now I'll write a new email. So for that we need to click on new mail, and I'll send it to my Gmail ID, which is bestcomputerchess.in at gmail.com. Okay. And subject will be test email, and I'll write this is a test email. Okay. So now let's send this email, and now let's go to my Gmail account and let's see whether we are receiving. Oh, okay, so we just received the email. Okay, now let's reply on this. Let's send it back. Okay, so I received the email. I have received your email. Okay, so we are successfully able to send the emails. Okay, so now everything is done with Zoho. Now in the next video I will add the SSL certificate. For that we need this email ID, admin@bestcomputerchess.co.in. Okay, so this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I will add SSL certificate for this domain bestcomputerchess.co.in. For that, I need to go to terminal. So I'll open the terminal and I need to connect it to Amazon server. For that, I need to go to the steps, and this is the path which we want. Okay, so I'll go to terminal and I'll write this path SSH-I, and in single quotes I will drag the PEM file, okay, the PEM file, and here I'll write bitnami @ 3.88.213. 93, and here we need to drag the file. Okay, so I'll come here, and the PM file is on my desktop, so I'll drag it here and I'll press enter. Yes, so I am successfully able to connect. Okay, so I am successfully able to connect this. Now let's go to the steps. I'll make it a little smaller, and these are the steps. All these steps are completed, the cron job and everything. So here is the path to add certificate. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll make this on top, and this is the path to add certificate. So let's write it cd slash opt slash bitnami slash let's encrypt slash script slash, and let's hit enter. So now we are into the script folder. Okay, here we need to write sudo space dot slash generate hyphen certificate dot sh space hyphen m, means your mail ID. So that I have created admin at the rate best computer chairs .co.in, and the domain is, okay, let me make it bigger. The domain is best computer chairs .co.in, and we need for www also, so www dot best computer chairs .co.in. Okay, so we need to write this line, so I need to check it, sudo dot slash, so there should not be a spelling mistake, certificate dot sh, and mail ID is admin at the rate bestcomputerchess.co.in, domain is bestcomputerchess.co.in, and the second domain is not the second domain but the domain with www.bestcomputerchess.co.in. So I'll hit enter. Do you want to continue anyways? So write yes. Now it is showing that this tool will now stop the web server and configure the required SSL certificate. It will also start it again once finished. So you just need to press Y, I mean yes, and hit enter. Okay. Do you accept the TOS? Let's hit it yes. Congratulations, the generation and configuration of your SSL certificate finished properly. You can now configure a cron job to renew every month. So we will do it later. So now, do you want to proceed? Yes. Okay, so finally we have added the SSL. Now let's check whether we are able to see the SSL certificate. So right now, if I go to this URL and I type https colon slash slash, let's see. Yes, we have finally able to generate the SSL certificate. So now the certificate is valid, and here you can see it will expire on Saturday 9th May 2020. So we'll set a cron job to automate the renewal of the certificate, but you can do it manual also. So I'll show you. Okay, I'll show it to you. What is the cron job for that, and how to renew it. Okay, so this is it, and now we can log in. Okay, so let's log in. Yes, so now we are able to log in with the SSL certificate. So that is great. And now I can log out. And there is one more thing in that, like we need to redirect the HTTP to HTTPS. That I'll show you in the next video. I mean, if we go to bestcomputerchess.in, sorry, not .in, .co.in, bestcomputerchess.co.in, and if I hit enter, so you can see it is showing not secure because it is going to HTTP. It is going to HTTP. So we need to redirect the HTTP to HTTPS. So that I'll show you in the next video. For this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will see how to renew the SSL certificate. So right now our certificate is valid and it's working fine. So if you can see here, we have installed the SSL certificate and it will expire on 9th May 2020. So right now we don't require to do it manually. But suppose, let's say if your certificate is expired and you wanted to do it manually. So these are the three steps of doing it manually. But it's better to automate the renewal process through cron jobs that I'll show you right now. So here it is written to automatically renew your certificate before they expire. Write a script to perform the about task. To perform this about task, we need to write a script and schedule a cron job to run the script periodically. To do this, we need to create a file renew-certificate.sh. So before we do this, I need to open the terminal, and here we need to log in into the Amazon server. For that we need to write ssh-i, and in single quotes we need to drag the PEM file. So I'll drag the PEM file, login file, and here I need to write bitnami @ and my IP address. So let me copy the IP address. So this is the IP address we need to copy. Yours might be different. So I'll just enter it. Now I'm logging into my Amazon server. Okay. Now here, now we need to go to this documentation. So you will get this documentation in the next video, and this I'll share this URL also. So don't worry about it. So now we need to copy this file, this path, and we need to paste it. So here now this file has been created, and now so here it is written, enter the following content into the script and save it. Remember to replace the domain placeholder with your actual domain name and email address placeholder with your email address. For Apache, this is the code, and for Nginx, this is the code. But we are using Apache, so I'll copy this code, copy the entire code, and here we need to paste it. So let's paste it here. And now we need to replace the email address and domain name. So you need to add your email address. Okay, so mine is admin @bestcomputerchairs.co.in. Okay, and my domain is bestcomputerchairs.co.in. And rest everything is fine. We don't need to do anything. Okay, the path and everything is fine. Let's double check the spelling, admin @bestcomputerchairs.co.in, and the domain bestcomputerchairs.co.in. So now to save this file, we need to press Ctrl O and we need to press enter. So this file has been saved, and to exit from this screen, we need to press Ctrl X. Okay, now let's move further. So make the script executable. So let's copy this and let's paste it here. Okay, so now the script is executed. Now execute the following command to open the cron tab editor. So let's copy this and paste it here. Now this is the cron tab. Here we need to add this cron job. Okay, so let's copy this, and here and the last below this we need to paste it. So what this will do is like this cron job will run on first of every month, on first of every month. And now we need to save this. So we need to press Ctrl O, enter, and to exit this file we need to press Ctrl X. So now we have successfully automated renewal of SSL certificate. In case if you have any problem, then you can do it manually. To do it manually, we need to follow the three steps, but it's better to renew it automatically. That's what we have done, and that's what written in this documentation. So I'll just follow this document and showed it to you. It should run and it should execute. So I hope this is clear, and this is it for this lecture, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will redirect the HTTP to HTTPS. For that, we need to connect to Amazon server. So I already shown you how to connect to Amazon server in the last video. So just connect it and come to this screen. So now we need to go in the Bitnami folder. For that, we need to type cd, and here are all the steps. You can follow this. Okay. So we need to write cd slash opt slash Bitnami and hit enter. So now we are in the Bitnami folder, and to configure the redirection, we need to edit the main Bitnami Apache configuration file. So we will open it. We will open the file using nano editor. So we need to type sudo nano space Apache 2 slash conf slash Bitnami, and we need to hit enter. So now we are in the config file, Bitnami config file. So port 443 is the default SSL port, but first we will set the rule for port 80. So here we need to write, here is the port 80. So here about the directory, we need to write the rule. So I'll hit enter, and here we need to type rewrite. So actually we need to write all this. So I'll just type it. This condition means if the URL is not localhost or 127.0.0.1, then rewrite rules apply, and the rewrite rules would be the following. So I'll hit enter and I'll write the rewrite rules. So these are the rewrite rules. So we need to type it here. So rewrite, and here we need to add the domain name which with HTTPS. So HTTPS colon slash slash, and my domain name is bestcomputerchess.co.in. This will permanently rewrite the URL to HTTPS. Now we need to write this as now we need to write this for SSL virtual host. So we need to copy this three lines. Okay, we need to copy this, and we need to come down at port 443. This was port 80. Now we need to come down to port 443. Okay, so here is the port 443. So here above SSL engine, we need to paste it. Okay, so here we are pasting it, and here we need to write one more condition. So I will enter one line. So the condition is rewrite. I'll just type it. This means that if the URL is not the main domain name and it's not localhost or 127.0.0.1, then rewrite rule applies. So we need to save these files by pressing Ctrl O, and here we need to hit enter. So now the files are saved, and we need to exit the screen by pressing Ctrl X. Now we need to restart the Apache. So for that we need to write sudo /opt/bitnami /ctl script, and here we need to hit enter. So now everything is fine. Now we will check in the browser whether the URL is working or not. So now if I okay, let me go to incognito window and try it there. Best computer chairs.co.in, and I'll hit enter. So yes, it is redirecting to HTTPS. So we have successfully redirected the HTTP to HTTPS, and let me check for www. So if I go to www.bestcomputerchess.co.in, so again it will redirect to the HTTPS. So we have successfully achieved this, and this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will look at some of the configuration in Mautic. For that, you need to log in into the Mautic dashboard, and here you need to click on the gear icon and you need to go to configuration. So first, the system settings. In general settings, we don't need to do anything. Everything looks fine, so we need to keep it as it is. And once we scroll down, there's a system default. Here you need to change the time zone. As I'm in India, so I'll select Asia. I'll select Kolkata, Asia, Kolkata. Okay, as I'm in India, so I'll select the time zone according to my, and you can set your time zone according to your location. Rest everything is fine, no need to change. Here I'll put my domain name, so which is https:// best computer chairs.in, and rest everything is fine. Here we need to fetch this IP. This will help you to track the visitor on the website. So let's click on fetch IP look data store. So here there is an issue. Let's click on this again. So here there is an issue, so we need to select some other option. We can use ipstack.com. So ipstack.com is free lookup service. Okay, so here we need to put the authentication for ipstack.com. So we need to log in. We need to make an account on ipstack.com. Here we can sign up for free. It is showing 10,000 requests per month. Okay, so let's sign up for this, and the email ID which I'll use is admin at best, or maybe I can use Gmail ID. So bestcomputerchairs.in@gmail.com. Password, full name, last name. So let's sign up. So this is the key. So we need to copy this and need to come here and we need to paste it here. Okay, and rest everything is fine. We don't need to do anything. And let's click on apply. So the system settings are being done. Now we'll go on theme settings. So here we don't need to do anything. So the default theme is okay, fine. And API setting, for API setting, if you are going to use any third party software like Drive Lead, so you need to turn this on. Okay, otherwise there is no need for this. Everything looks fine. Now we need to go to asset settings. Asset settings, if you have a PDF or image which is larger in size, then in case you can increase this. Okay, otherwise no need to change it. It is fine. And the default location for files which you will upload here is this, and the extensions which Mautic allows are all written here, and if you are using any other format, so you can add it here. So this is it for this. No need to change anything. And now we'll go on campaign setting. Campaign settings, there's no need to change anything. Everything is fine. Email setting, uh, I'm going to show you how to connect Amazon SES in next section. So right now I'm leaving this as it is, and we'll come back later because we will be using Amazon SES. So for that we need to do a lot of changes here. So right now I'm leaving this as it is. Let's go on contact settings. We don't need to do anything here. Everything looks fine. Landing page, uh, landing page, there is no need to put your analytics script here. You can do it in tracking system, tracking settings. So here don't no need to do anything. Let's go on tracking settings. Here identify visitor by tracking URL. Just put it yes. Visitors by device, fingerprint, IP. Okay, so everything keep it yes. And if you have a pixel ID, so you need to put your pixel ID here and you need to enable this. If you don't use Facebook pixel ID, so no need to put anything here. And if you want to use on landing page also, then you can put it. Otherwise rest is fine. Same goes for Google Analytic. If you have a Google Analytic ID, you can apply it here and you can enable all this. Okay, so rest of the things are fine. We don't need to do anything. Okay, so let's click on apply. Now we need to go to queue settings. Here we don't need to do anything. Everything is fine. Report settings, there is no need to do any changes here. Text settings, here there is no need to do anything. I think this is used for SMS, but here we are not using anything, so let's keep as it is. User authentication settings, there is no need to do anything here. Let's keep as it is. Webhooks, this is also fine. We don't need to do any changes here. And social settings, this is for social monitoring, so here also we don't need to do anything. So let's apply and let's save and close. So we have done the configuration, the basic configuration we have done. So no need for doing anything else because the rest of the things works fine. So this is it for this video and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will see what is Amazon SES and how it works. Amazon Simple Email Service makes it easy to send email with a minimal setup and with maximum deliverability. With Amazon SES, your application can send as many email messages as you need to as often as necessary. Amazon SES is integrated with the AWS Management Console so that you can monitor your sending activities and perform administrative tasks. You don't need to worry about labor-intensive responsibilities such as email standard compliance, ISP relations, monitoring insecurities. All these aspects of email management are built into Amazon SES so you can focus on your core business. To help you understand how Amazon SES works, let's look at the life cycle of an email message. A client application acting as an email sender makes a request to Amazon SES to send email to one or more recipients. If the request is valid, Amazon SES compose an email message based on the request parameters and then queues it for delivery. The message is routed over the internet to the recipient. Internet Service Provider, the ISP, then delivers the message to the recipient inbox. If the recipient email address does not exist, the ISP sends back notification to Amazon SES. The service then forwards the notification to the sender. A recipient who do not want to receive the message can register a complaint with ISP. The ISP sends the complaint to Amazon SES, which then forward it to the sender. So in the upcoming videos, we will be using Amazon Management Console to verify domain, to verify email address, set up bounce and complaint emails, and request production access. So as a new user, we will be in the Amazon SES sandbox, an environment where we can evaluate Amazon SES without affecting a production email system. In the sandbox, you can send email only to addresses that you have verified. When you are ready to deploy Amazon SES in your production environment, you will need to request a production access to Amazon SES as soon as possible. That we will see in the upcoming videos. So this is for this video and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Hello friends, welcome back to another video. In this video, we will see Amazon SES pricing. So every 1000 email sent with Amazon SES cost you $0.1. So 10,000 emails cost you $1. And if you are sending email from an application hosted in Amazon EC2, you need to pay $0 for the first 62,000 emails you send each month and $0.1 for every 1000 emails you send after that. And if you are sending email from an email client or other software package, you will need to pay $0.1 for every 1000 email you send. And one more thing, this course is all about sending emails, but let me tell you, Amazon SES can also be used for receiving emails. If you configure Amazon SES in your WordPress website, let's say if you have a contact form and someone fills the form, you will receive an email in your inbox. It can be done through Amazon SES. And that will cost you $0 for the first 1000 emails you receive and $0.1 for every 1000 emails you receive after that. So Amazon SES is way cheaper than other email service providers. You can compare this with SendGrid or you can compare it with Mailgun. Okay, so I find Amazon SES cheaper than this softwares. So this is it for this video and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another video. So before we verify domain and email ID, we will create email IDs for bounce and complaint. So for that we need to go to mail.zoho.com and here we need to click on login, and I'll be using this website bestcomputerchess.in. So I have created an email ID, an admin email ID for bestcomputerchess.in, so you don't get confused between bestcomputerchess.co.in. This I have used for Mautic, so this we will keep it separate, and this website I'll be using for Amazon SES. So I already have a website on WordPress. So at the time of getting approval for Amazon SES, we should have a website. Okay, so we need to put an URL of our website. So at that time, we will use this URL. So it's better to have a website. So in that case, I'll suggest you that you should also have a website, so that once you put the URL, your Amazon SES will get approved soon. Otherwise, it can get rejected. Okay. So we can't put this URL because it is already used for Mautic. So we can't put this URL. So I wanted a separate URL for Mautic and a separate URL for Amazon SES. So what I did is, like, I created an admin email ID for bestcomputerchess.in, like I created for bestcomputerchess.co.in. So here is the email ID bestcomputerchess.in and not .co.in. Okay, so don't get confused. And let's click on next, and I'll put my email password. And here we need to go to C panel. So here we need to click on control panel. So I'll cancel this, and I'll go to user access, and here is one email ID. Okay, sorry, user details, and here is one email ID. I want to create three more email IDs, so I'll add user, and the first name will be my name, last name will be email ID, email address will be bounce @bestcomputerchess.in. So, and the password, I'll put the password, and I'll click OK. So my user has been created for bounce @bestcomputerchess.in, and I'll create one more for complaint. So again, and here we will put complaint. Okay, and password I'll put. So this email ID is also been created, and I'll create one more with my name. So we can create five email IDs. So I'll create one for support also. So let's create it. Let's use all support. Okay, and I'll give the password for this as well. Click OK. Okay. So right now I have created four email IDs. Okay, so now let's check whether they are working or not. So first I'll check bounce. Okay, so let me log out of this admin, and let me log in with bounce @bestcomputer.in, and here I'll put the password. Click on remind me later. Okay, so so this is a welcome message. So let's skip this and write a new, and we will send a mail to bestcomputerchairs.in@gmail.com for testing purpose. And let's send this. So I was not able to send the mail. It says that it is invalid. Okay, the email ID is wrong. So I'll mail it again. So bestcomputerchairs.in@gmail.com. Test. Let me send, and let's check in the Gmail. Okay, I got the email, and I'll reply with it's working. Okay, so I got an email, it's working. So I'll check it for all the email IDs, like the four email IDs which I created. One I checked it, and the remaining three I'll check it. So you also do it. And in the next video, we will set up the Amazon SES. We will verify the domain, and we will verify the email as well. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will verify the domain and email address for Amazon SES. So I am in my Amazon dashboard, and here we need to click on services, and here we need to search for simple email service. We need to click on it, and here we need to click on domains, and we need to click on verify a new domain. Okay, so here I'll put my domain name, which is bestcomputerchairs.in, and I'll check this generate DKIM settings. Now I'll click on verify this domain. These are the values which I need to add into my domain DNS. So bestcomputerchairs.in is hosted on SiteGround and not on GoDaddy. So I'll log in into my SiteGround account. So let me log in into my SiteGround account. Here I'll go on my account, and I'll click on go to cPanel. Every hosting company has similar kind of a setup, so you don't worry if you are hosted if you have hosted your website on GoDaddy or some other hosting, so you don't need to worry. Almost the setting is same for every hosting website, every hosting company. So here I'll search for DNS, and I'll click on advanced DNS zone, and I'll select the domain bestcomputerchairs.in. Okay. So here I need to add the records. So I'll go on this page, and here I'll copy this. We need to verify the domain, so we need to add the values. So this is a text txt record, and the value is this. But for host name, we need to copy this, and here I'll add this host name. Okay, and TLT I'll keep it as 600. This is a txt record, so txt. and the value will be this. So let me copy this and I'll paste it here. So everything is checked out in a green tick mark. So let's add the record. So this system successfully added the record. Okay. Now, these are the three records which we need to add. So these are the CNAME records. So let's copy this and again need to paste it here. TLT, let's keep it 600. And these are the CNAME records. So I'll select CNAME and I'll copy this out and I'll paste it here and I'll add it. Once again, I'll go here, copy this, paste it here, 600, CNAME, copy this out, paste it, add record. There's one more record here. If I scroll down, name, TLT 600, CNAME, and the value I need to copy is this. So I'll copy this value and I'll paste it here, add it. Okay. You can download this CSV file and keep it in a safe folder for future reference. Okay. So I'll also download and keep it in a safe folder. And this is the MX record which we need to add. So let's copy this. And here, this is done. Now I'll go back to my cPanel and I'll go for MX entry. So advanced MX editor, and I'll select the domain which is bestcomputerchess.in. And here the priority is, how much is the priority? It is 10. So priority is 10 and this value we need to copy. So let me copy this value. We don't require the name because here there is no option for name, but in some hosting you can find there is a input for name, so you can add that name. So I'll add this record as well. So I've added this record as well. Now everything is okay. Now what we can do is we can go back here and we can close this, and now we can verify by refreshing it. So now you can see that my domain has been verified, the status is verified, DKIM status is verified, and it is showing enable for sending yes. Now we can go to email addresses and I will verify the email as well. So let's click on verify a new email, and here I'll put my email ID, which is Sarfaraz, which I have created at the rate bestcomputerchairs.in. Okay. So now I'll click on verify this email address. You have successfully sent a verification email to Sarfaraz at bestcomputerchairs.in. Okay, so let's go to Zoho, mail.zoho.com, and I'll log in into my email ID. So let's log in here. So Sarfaraz at the rate bestcomputerchairs.in. Click on next, and I'll put my password. So it can take some time. Okay, so let's wait for a while. It may take up to an hour for the verification email to arrive in your user inbox. So it might take some time. The address has been added to the list of verified identities with the status of pending verification and will be marked as verified when the user opens the email message and complete the verification process. So I'll get an email from AWS and then I can click on that verification email so that my email is also so my email also gets verified. So I'll pause the video here and wait for a while. So I have received an email from Amazon. So this is the email which I have received from Amazon. So now I need to click on this link to verify my email address. So I clicked on it and it says, congratulations, you have successfully verified an email address. You can now start sending emails from this address. So let's go back on Amazon and let's refresh this. So yes, this email has been verified. Now I can send emails from this email ID. This is it for this video, and in the next video we will set up the SMTP settings and then we can configure this settings in Mautic. So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another video. In the last video, we have verified the domain and email address. In this video, we will work on SMTP setting. So let's click on SMTP settings, and here we need to click on create my SMTP credentials. Now we need to click on create, and here we need to click on show user SMTP security credential. So these credentials are very important. You should not share with anyone. We need to use this in our Mautic configuration. So let's click on this and I'll copy this username and I'll go to my Mautic login. So we need to log in into Mautic, and here we need to click on this icon and we need to go on configuration, and here we need to click on email settings, and I'll add my name here, name to send mail as. So when you send an email, your name will appear, and this is the email ID which we have verified in Amazon SES. So I'll use that. Sarfaraz at bestcomputerchess.in. Okay. So now here, service to send mail through, we need to select Amazon SES, and here we need to put the username, and then we need to use the password. Here we need to paste the password, and then we need to test the connection. So here you can see it is showing success. So this is great. We have successfully added the Amazon SMTP credentials in Mautic. So once added the credentials, we need to click on apply changes. This is very important. You need to click on that. Otherwise, the changes won't be saved. So now the changes have been applied, and let's go back to email settings. Great. Now you can test the email, okay, by sending a test email. This test email will go on sarfaraz@bestcomputerchess.in. So let's send a test email. Expected response code 250 but not got 554. Okay, user@example.com. So here we need to change it. I think so. Here user example, we need to add best computer chess.in. Okay, let's save this, apply, and now let's go back on configuration, email settings. Now we'll send a test email. So now you can see we have successfully sent a test email. So I should receive an email here. So I got an email from me. So this is a test email from Mautic, testing 1 2 3. So yes, we have successfully added the AWS credentials and everything here. So I hope you like this video. There was some issues while sending the test email, but we have sorted out. So you also do it. One more thing, if I go on Amazon, so here there's an option to download this credentials. So it's better you download this credential and keep it in a safe place because these are very important. You can refer this for your future reference. So you do not lose this credentials. Okay. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will create SNS topics for our bounce and unsubscribe mail. For that, we need to come to AWS dashboard, and here we need to click on services, and here we need to search for SNS simple notification service. We need to click on it. So here is the dashboard. We need to click on this. We need to click on First, we need to click on dashboard. So there is zero topics, zero subscription. So we need to click on topics to create topic. And here we need to click on create topic. So the topic name will be Mautic underscore bounce. And the display name is optional, but I'll put Mautic bounce. Okay. Now I'll click on create topic. So this topic has been created. Now I need to create subscription. So I'll create a subscription, and here I'll select email, and the endpoint will be bounce at the rate bestcomputerchairs.in. So this email ID I have created on Zoho. So that is the reason I have created this email ID, for this reason, to create an SNS topic. Okay. So now this is it. We should receive an email on bounce at the rate bestcomputerchairs.in, and we need to verify that. So let's create a subscription. So here you can see pending confirmation. So I'll receive an email on bounce. So let's go to Zoho. I am already logged in into my uh, email account, which is sarfaraz at the rate bestcomputerchairs.in. I need to log out of that, and I need to log in into my bounce email ID. So let's log in at the rate bestcomputerchairs.in. I need to put my password. So here you can see this is a welcome email. So we need to cancel this. So here I got an email from AWS. You have chosen to subscribe to topic Mautic Bounce. To confirm this subscription, click or visit the link below. Okay, so let's confirm this. So you can see subscription has been confirmed. So here it is showing pending. So let me refresh this. So let's refresh it here. So now you can see this status has been confirmed. Okay. So now we can create one more topic for unsubscribe. So let's click on topic. So this was for Mautic bounce, and now we need to create one more topic. And here we need to write Mautic underscore complaint. And here I'll write Mautic complaint. Let's create this topic as well. Let's create a subscription for that, and it should be an email. And the email ID should be complaint at the rate bestcomputerchairs.in. So I'll get an email on this email ID, complaint at the rate bestcomputerchess.in. So let's log in into that. So now I'll log out of this. Let's click on login, and here I'll write complaint @pest computer chess.in, and I need to put a password. Click on remind me later. So here I got an email. You have chosen to subscribe to the topic, and the name of the topic is Mautic underscore complaint, and we need to confirm this. So let's click on this. So subscription has been confirmed. Let's go back here and let's refresh it. So you can see that this status has been confirmed. So we have successfully created the topics for Mautic bounce and complaint. So in the next video, we will see how to configure this in the Mautic. This is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next video. So welcome back to another video. So before I go to Mautic and do the configuration for bounce and complaint, uh, we need to do one more setting. So I'm in AWS console, and here we need to click on services, and we need to go on simple email service, and we need to go to domains. There is one more setting we need to do. So let's click on this domain, and here we need to click on notification, and here we need to edit the configuration. Okay, so let's click on the configuration, and here bounces we need to select the topic which we have created. So let's select this, and for complaints we have created the topic for complaint, and here we need to select disable. Okay, so what this means is like you can disable email feedback forwarding. Here what Amazon says that, however, if you don't configure a method of tracking bounce and complaint, so we have already configured a method of tracking bounce and complaint. So if you have not configured, then Amazon SES will send bounce and complaint notification to email address in the return path or source field of your email. So we don't need that. So we have already created a method of tracking the bounce and complaint. So we just need to select both the things, and then we can save the configuration. So this is it. The Amazon configuration for bounce and complaint has been completed. Now we need to go to Mautic, and here we need to click on configuration, and here we need to go to email settings. So if I scroll down a little, so here you can see bounces. So here I need to select inbox, and for unsubscribe request, here also we need to select inbox, and for contact reply inbox. Okay, so these are the changes we need to do. Rest all is okay, and then we need to click on apply changes. So this is it. We have done the settings for bounce and complaint, and now in the next lecture I will show you how to move out of the sandbox of Amazon SES, so that we will see in the next video. This is it for this video. Till then, take care and bye bye. Welcome back to another lecture. This lecture is very important. How to open the limits, how to move out of sandbox mode. Because in sandbox mode, you can send email only to verified email ID. So let me go to sending statistic. So I am in the AWS dashboard. We need to click on services, and here we need to type simple email services. And here we need to click on sending statistic. So here you can see your Amazon SES account has sandbox access in region US East North Virginia. With sandbox access, you can only send email to Amazon SES mailbox simulator and email addresses or domain that you have verified. To be moved out of sandbox, please request a sending limit increase. So here you can see that you can send only 200 emails per day only to the verified email IDs. So this sandbox mode is only for testing. You can't do anything with it. you can't send email campaign. So how to move out of sandbox mode? How to open the limits? Simply you need to click on this request a sending limit increase, and you need to fill this support case. Now the problem is that sometimes Amazon refuse the request. So we will go through the case classification. And here we have some options. So here you can see some of the options are optional. But if you fill this correctly, Amazon SES will get some evidence that you are not a spammer and you will get accepted faster. So here is the website URL which I was talking earlier and some other options as well. But before we go and fill these options, there are two most important tips which I want to share with you that will help you to get your account approved faster and in a proper way. The first thing is that to have a website. So I have a website called bestcomputerchess.in. So let's take an example. If you don't have a website and you want to send emails, so this is a sign of spam. So Amazon will think how you will collect emails if you don't have a website. If you don't have a website, then there are high chance of getting denied from AWS SES. They will feel you are a spammer. So I highly recommend you to create a small blog website and if possible, create some opt-in forms there so that you can show Amazon that you are a genuine person who wants to collect email to provide service to the users. And I advise you to first create a website, even if it is a blog website, then also it's fine. And the second tip is to add some opt-in forms. So even I want to add some opt-in forms before I send a request. So you also add some opt-in forms on your website where people can subscribe to your newsletter, people can subscribe to your email list. So let's fill this form. So this is the form. Here the first one is limit type. So uh, we want SES sending limit. So let's keep it as it is. The second option is mail type. So here we need to select transactional. Okay. And the third one is website URL. Website URL. So in my case, I have a website bestcomputerchess.in. So I'll copy this and I'll paste it here. And the third one is describe how will you comply with AWS service terms and AUP. So here we need to write I will send emails only to my subscriber and I will ensure that all these emails are validate using premium email verification software and my subscriber list are clean and authentic. So you need to write in a simple manner. Okay, so this is very important. This is optional, but you have to write it. Okay. Now this one is describe the process that you will follow when you receive bounce and complaint notification. So here you need to write I have a mailing application called Mautic that use AWS Amazon SES API and bounce and complaint has been properly configured with Mautic and bounce and complaint has been properly configured with Mautic. Okay, so this is it and the request region you need to select. So I am in this region, sorry, the region If I go here, you can see I am in North Virginia. So let me select the region North Virginia, US East, North Virginia, and limit will be for sending quota and not for sending rate. Okay, sending quota, we want to increase the daily quota. So new limit should be 1000 or less than 1000. Okay, so I'll go for 1000, and I really advise you to write only 1000 or maybe less than 1000, maybe 500. And one thing is important that if you get approval from Amazon, you will not get 1000, but you will get around 50,000 email per day. And this number is small because we want to make sure that Amazon feel that you are not spammer. Okay. So now the case description. This is very, very important, but don't copy and paste all of this, because if everybody will write the same description, same thing, then obviously all the accounts will be get blacklisted and you will not get the approval from Amazon. So this is only to get an idea of how to write a case description. So in my suggestion, only take an idea, use your own words, and then you can send it to Amazon to get approval. So sorry friends, there was a mistake. So this paragraph, I'll cut it and I'll paste it here. It should come here rather than here. And here you need to write, describe how will you only send to recipient who have specifically request your mail. So here I will write, I have opt-in forms and people can subscribe to my list using these forms. And I will not send to anyone except those who have subscribed. And this is correct. And then we need to submit. Okay, I won't submit it because I have to put some opt-in forms, but this was a mistake here, so I have just rectified it. And I am sorry for that. You also uh, rectify it and only then send the application. Please go through each and every line, because this approval is very important. Uh, Once you get approved, there will be no issue with that. But before sending this form, before sending this case study, case support case, just go through each and every word, each and every line. Just read everything once again and only then send it. Okay, this is it. Hope to see you till then. Take care and bye bye.